All right, man. So the next thing we need to talk about, we got to talk about Mase burying Shannon Sharpe. That's right. He buried him. Mase buries Shannon Sharpe. Now, what are you talking about, J Red? What are you talking about? So basically, what happened is y'all saw where Shannon Sharpe had got into it with Mike Epps last week. Now, over the weekend, they met up, they hashed it out, they talked about it. But Mike Epps was going at Shannon Sharpe. But Mace had something to say about it on the Is What It Is podcast, which shout out to him and Cam. They've been doing great numbers, great viewership. I'm proud of them. But Mace and Cam are a great example of beefing over 2 decades, coming together, they straight, right? Making money together. Shannon Sharpe is starting to receive criticism and jokes and all this other stuff ever since his Cat Williams interview blew up. And I'm talking about that thing got over 50 million views. It got like 3 million views within like a day or two. So Shannon Sharpe is on another scope right now. He's on another platform. What I'm saying? Another plateau, I should say. So he's got way more eyes on him. And when something is popular, you're going to get criticism, you're going to get backlash, more people are going to be talking about you. Also, comedians are going to be joking about you. So, Shannon Sharpe went at Mike Epps because Mike Epps called him gay, all this other stuff. So they patched that up. But when Shannon was talking about Mike Epps and was calling him out, he talked about a pastor. He talked about a pastor who was a roly-poly or a gangster pastor, and everybody knew he was talking about Mase. So he was talking about Mase because all Mase was saying was like, y'all are two grown men. Y'all over here wrestling with each other. Y'all too grown to be acting like that, calling each other out on social media because it was corny. Mike Epps back and forth with Shannon was corny, but I feel like Shannon was corny for going at it the way that he did because Shannon doesn't understand the magnitude of where he's at right now. And he has to understand comedians are going to joke about you. It is what it is. You can't. And I told y'all in my last video, I said, man, how is he going to be able to handle if he got mad at Mike Epps? There are going to be plenty other comedians. What he going to do? Run up on every one of them? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me play y'all what Mace's response was after Shannon Sharpe called him out about being a gangster pastor and all this other stuff. And let me show you how he buried Shannon Sharpe. Listen to this. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. Here goes.
You started out being very aggressive with Ja Morant pops at a Laker game.
Fair use.
If you are for black people, this is not the way to carry yourself. And let me go further than that. You wanted to be tough with Mike Epps, and you settled quicker than Diddy and Cassie. Listen. And thirdly, you call yourself coming at me, right? You want to be aggressive with me, right? Listen, you showed poise, respect, wherewithal, resolve, compassion, reverence for Skip Bayless. Why are you so aggressive anytime somebody black say something? The man said, put your glasses on, and you put your glasses back on.
Yikes. 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 Ether. That's ether right there. You could talk about Mase being a gangster pastor all you want, but he spoke some volumes right there, Shannon. He got you right there. I mean, we've all seen it. If you are a fan of Undisputed, which I used to watch Undisputed all the time when Skip and Shannon was on there. I don't watch it no more because the thrill isn't there anymore. But man, when they were on there and they'd be debating, it'll be a great show. But the last time I remember, and that's what the whole speculation about why Shannon had left, because he wasn't getting along with Skip and some other stuff that was going on with Fox. But I mean, is Mase lying? Is Mase lying about that? Shannon had got shut down by Skip. Put your glasses back on, and he put them back on. He, voice all cracking, all that other stuff. So look, when the white dude gets on you, you ain't got nothing to say. I mean, you got stuff to say, but you simmer down. But when all these black folks, you got all the smoke. Oh, I'm finna run up on Mike Epps. We gonna pull up and have a conversation. That gangster pastor, you getting on all them, but you damn near got buck broken on TV. With Skip Bayless, he putting you in your place. You know what I'm saying? So how did you have smoke for that for all the black folks, but you wasn't about to pull up on Skip Bayless? And we know why, because that was at your job. You getting paid. Now, the thing is, I love what Shannon does. I love Club Shay Shay. I'm a fan of his work. This isn't shitting on Shannon, but it's calling a spade a spade. You know, you're going at these black folks and everybody that got something to say and not realizing the magnitude of where you are right now in the platform that you've created, because it's controversy. Controversy is going to come. Now, the cash will come, but the criticism and jokes and all this other stuff is going to come too. Yeah, people are going to call you gay because you wear your pants real tight. Yeah, people are going to call you gay because you sip your cup a little funny. Eddie Griffin has said that, and you got tight shirts on. It's jokes. Is it true? No, according to you, but it is what it is. You got to accept that. If my platform gets to the point of where it's millions and millions of people that follow me and I get millions and millions of views, I have to accept the backlash that comes with it. Shannon is showing that he's not capable of being able to handle the pressure, because the smartest thing to do is ignore it. Do you ever see people been calling Tyler Perry gay for years? Do you ever see Tyler Perry address that or talk about it? No, he moves like a boss, keeps doing his work. We don't know what goes on in his bedroom, but it don't matter what people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what your sexuality is. People are going to make jokes about you. They made jokes about Johnny Gill. They made jokes about Prince. But what did they do? They kept going. Now, I'm not trying to compare Shannon to Prince, but you know, you do wear tight ass clothes. Let's not act like you don't. But the thing is, yeah, Mase put you in your place just like Skip did. He got on you, man. So the thing is, I think what Shannon should do moving forward is focus on Club Shay Shay, Nightcap. You know, if people, now the thing is, to play devil's advocate, when people are saying stuff that's not true about you, I get it. I get it 100%, and every person has a right to address it. However, you can't fight every battle that you got, because you got more comedians that's gonna call you gay now, more comedians that's gonna talk shit about you, more people gonna talk shit about you. They've been talking about how country you are and all this other stuff. So you're showing that you cannot handle the pressure. And if you go hard at black folks, talking about pulling up and want to get on some gangster tough guy stuff, how come you didn't do that with Skip Bayless? Because Skip Bayless crossed the line a couple of times with you on live television, but you kept your job and continue to be the good Negro that you are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not shitting on Shannon, but you got to call a spade a spade. Mase made a valid ass point, and I don't see what was wrong with what he said. And Shannon, if anything, you should address that. You pick your battles wisely with Skip Bayless, but when Mike Epps saying something, Mase saying something, other black folks of the culture who was just, well, you know, Mike was talking shit, you know, being funny, right? But he's a comedian. But Mase is just doing commentary just like you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Mase made Shannon look real bad with that, and he got at him. He got at him. So, like I said, my advice to Shannon is you can't be going at everybody, because people could bring up the Skip Bayless thing. Now, if somebody disrespects you, I get it 100%. And I love the Club Shay Shay show. I've been watching the different interviews. I like him as a commentator. I support what Shannon Sharpe does, but it is what it is. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Do you think I'm tripping? Do you think Mase took it too far? Do you think Shannon is right in his actions for addressing everybody? It is what it is. Let me know what it is. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/ResView. Also, make sure that you stream my latest EP. It is called J Red Rewind. It's available on all streaming platforms. You can see it right here. And also, you can see that pretty album cover right there. So hit that like button, sign up for the notifications, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.